CEO David Solomon has stated that investors are now in greed mode as markets prepare for a significant fundraising wave from large artificial intelligence firms. On Tuesday, Solomon told CNBC that there is sufficient capital for the upcoming IPOs of OpenAI, Anthropic, and SpaceX. Quote, "There's plenty of liquidity in the system if the world continues to remain as optimistic," end quote. He went on to say, "We are definitely in a moment where there's more greed than there is fear." The remarks come as investors prepare for a surge in high-profile equity offerings, marking one of the busiest issuance period in years. Solomon, whose bank Goldman Sachs is involved in several of these deals, brushed aside concerns about the market's capacity to absorb the influx of supply. While doing this, he cited Alphabet's, which is GOOG and GOOGL, he cited Alphabet's strong stock performance after announcing an $80 billion equity raise as a sign that investor appetite for AI remains robust. Quote, "The stock is trading very well," end quote. He went on to say this is the first actual concrete data point for bringing something of this scale, and it's encouraging. Solomon said strong market liquidity and rising wealth can support the massive fundraising wave, while AI profits could fuel further investments in new ventures. Driven by strong AI-fueled earnings growth, Goldman Sachs raised its year-end S&P 500 target from 8,000 up from 7,600, and that implies about a 6% upside. The bank also boosted its earnings forecast, projecting S&P 500 EPS of 340 in 2026 and 385 in 2027, following an exceptionally strong first quarter earnings season. Also, according to Goldman Sachs, NVIDIA, ticker NVDA, and Micron, ticker MU, are expected to drive about 1/3 of the S&P 500's earnings growth per share this year. Those two companies alone, 1/3. No wonder Lion likes it so much. Meanwhile, SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son, by the way, the ticker for SoftBank, SFTBY on the OTC, Masayoshi-san called the AI revolution the biggest revolution in technology and also termed it 50x bigger than the dot-com boom of the 2000s. San also said humanoid and industrial robotics powered by physical AI represent the next trillion-dollar business opportunity. Echoing Solomon, veteran strategist Ed Yardeni said that despite the massive scale of the upcoming IPOs, he's dismissed concerns about the market's ability to absorb supply, suggesting that the liquidity in the system is sufficient. Quote, "The combined market value of these three companies is widely expected to total 4 to 5 trillion once they go public. The capital being raised is around 200 billion. So you let me know, do these AI IPOs, you could throw SpaceX in there. This article didn't even mention something like a Databricks, which is also probably coming. Are these IPOs the start of the move back down? Might they mark the top? Does anyone even think that's possible? Or are we just so AI crazed and in such a melt up that as soon as these things come, they're going to get bought up too? You have to let me know what you think about that.